Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm determined to pump out a video every day of the week like a Colombian drug factory. Every day you're going to get your fix. And today's video is what do we need to do to Y2K buggy shootout. Obviously we got our Losi 22. We have our Durango DEX 210. But I think there's a couple cars missing, and that's what I want you to comment on below. If we were going to do a Y2K buggy shootout, what other cars are applicable to that? Obviously, they have to be rear motor. Is that a B4, B5? Is that a Kyosho RB5? Is it a Serpent Spider? It's not a Serpent Spider, but I think you get my point. So obviously we've been putting some work into these. We're moving on from a couple cars, and we want to add a couple cars, and I want to know what my viewers want to see. So I think having a Y2K buggy shootout, cars that were available, let's say from 2010 to 2015, throw them on track and see what we got. Because man, I think it would be interesting, right? How far could you bring technology forward? And how competitive could these cars be? I guess we want to find out. At least I want to find out. Maybe you guys don't. And if you don't, fine, we'll scrap this project. But I figured since we had the Durango and we just finished the Losi 22 that, well, maybe there's a B4, maybe an RB5, which I had, a Cougar SV2. Although I can't find a Cougar SV2, and I've been searching on eBay for a long time. But you never know. But we have the ability to do it. We have the track to do it at with more. I'm sure they'd be more than willing to have a Y2K class if I supplied all 5 Fiat cars. Which we've done before. On a vintage two-wheel drive shootout. So, and it was actually, what was it? The Associated? We had all, no, we did have the Cougar in that one. But anyway, this is not a vintage two-wheel drive video. It's a Y2K video. So there's probably a platform I'm missing. There's maybe a platform I need. But it's got to be something, like I said, it can't be something crazy. It's got to be something at least somewhat available that we can get some parts and stuff for and bring it back to life. That's why, like I said, the RB5 is sold as the Dune Master, I think, or something like that. B4s are a dime a dozen. Man. Easy. I can get a mint condition one for about $200. And I don't know what else. So, like I said, I wanted to shoot a short video. Bring this to everyone's attention while I work on a couple other projects here in the basement as we get ready for the Chambers race on Saturday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stay the entire time, but I am gonna go there. And then Pizza Feast was released today, so I'm gonna get signed up for Pizza Feast. There is no vintage class, but we're gonna see. Maybe they'll put one in there. So right now I'm gonna sign up a car for 21.5, and let me know below if you want me to see, if you want to see a Yokomo busted out. So my Yokomo guys, some of the nicest guys on the channel because they don't complain, but I have some parts came in. I don't know if you can see them back there, but that's for a 91 Works. So Pizza Feast, November 22nd. Let me know what you want to see run. I'm going to run 2 cars, which means a two-wheel drive buggy, perhaps a stadium truck, whether that's our XXT or our RC10T, and a 4-wheel drive buggy. I don't know what that buggy is. It could be a Durango DEX 410 that we don't have, but we may need to get one. It could be a Yokomo 91 Works. It could be an 870C. Let me know what you want to see at that race. But hopefully we can get a little Y2K action going here. So, like I said, the only cars I could think of was, a B4. The B5 came out in like 2015 and really wasn't competitive. It wasn't on track with these cars. The Durango, the Losi, Kyosho RB5, like I said, I think is about that time period. Cougar SV could have been as well. But again, reaching out to my knowledgeable subscribers that have pushed us past 1,000. Thank you very much. And if you watch this channel, you know what's being given away on Sunday. If you don't, you should probably look at the video library below. But again, short video. We're working on projects this week. Video every day. But this video is a Y2K video. What buggies do we need to make that happen? Is that something you would be interested in? If you're interested in it, tell me what buggy you want to see. And we'll start accumulating those to our collection, or I will reach out and find them, because I know there's a couple guys that have some stuff. Maybe an RB10. You know, I've heard that one tossed around a little bit too. So let me know your thoughts, ideas, and we can maybe make that happen. But until then, get registered for the Sunday giveaway. If you know, you know. Like, comment, subscribe right down there. And we'll see you on the next one.